Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The buzz around the league is absolutely deafening, and it's hard to overstate just how much a shockwave the Raiders front office has sent through the NFL world. Word on the street is that Christian McCaffrey, one of the most versatile and dynamic running backs of his generation, is reportedly set to join the Raiders, instantly transforming the way this team approaches offense. Imagine the possibilities: a player who can line up as a back, catch passes out of the backfield, and threaten defenses in space like a quarterback disguised as a runner. Rumors suggest that Raiders coaches and executives have been quietly working behind the scenes for months, evaluating how McCaffrey could fit into their schemes. And insiders hint at secret meetings, phone calls, and even surprise visits to secure this monumental deal. Fans and pundits alike are starting to speculate on what this means not just for the team's ground game, but for the entire league, because if these whispers are true, every defense facing the Raiders next season is going to be in for a nightmare scenario. The excitement is palpable, and even casual observers are beginning to realize that this isn't just a signing, it's a statement. Sources close to the situation are painting a picture of a player who has always been looking for the perfect fit, someone who can showcase his rare combination of vision, agility, and speed without being limited by a rigid offensive system. Rumors circulating in training facilities and social media chatter hint that McCaffrey was drawn to the Raiders' willingness to innovate, to bend the rules of traditional formations, and to envision him not merely as a running back, but as a dual-threat weapon capable of taking over games in multiple dimensions. Analysts speculate endlessly about the matchups he will exploit, imagining him slipping past linebackers, stretching defenses horizontally, and catching the ball in critical third-down situations. The murmurs are that both parties see this as more than just a player-team relationship. They see it as a transformation, a chance to reshape offensive philosophy in a league that is constantly evolving. Conversations among insiders also hint at intricate game plans being drawn up in anticipation of his arrival. And while nothing is confirmed publicly, the buzz suggests a ripple effect that could alter how opposing coordinators approach every Raiders matchup. Every corner of NFL fandom seems to be reacting differently. Some are ecstatic, envisioning McCaffrey lining up with the team's young quarterback, creating mismatches that could make defenses' heads spin. Others are skeptical, questioning whether injuries might limit his effectiveness over the long haul, and whether the Raiders' offensive line can provide the necessary support for such a high-octane player. Yet the chatter is unanimous on one point. The team is taking a bold step, potentially redefining its identity overnight. Analysts are weighing in on podcasts, social media accounts are ablaze with speculation, and insiders drop hints that the coaching staff is devising ways to integrate him seamlessly, from jet sweeps to motion plays that exploit his unmatched versatility. It's the kind of buzz that makes you lean forward in your chair, imagining the chaos a player like McCaffrey could create for defenses forced to account for him at every turn. Some even whisper that this move could elevate the Raiders into serious contention in a division already filled with intrigue, creating storylines that will dominate headlines for months. Rumors also suggest that McCaffrey's influence might extend beyond just the field. Sources indicate that his leadership, work ethic, and professional approach could set a new standard in the locker room, inspiring younger players and elevating the team culture in ways that go unnoticed until it's impossible to ignore. The whispers talk about late-night meetings, players circling plays on whiteboards, and veterans discussing ways to integrate a star of his caliber without disrupting chemistry. This is a player whose presence alone commands attention, forcing coordinators to rethink defensive priorities and potentially opening opportunities for teammates in ways that statistics alone cannot capture. Social media speculation hints at possible breakout games that could become legendary, and although it's all still in the realm of rumor, the excitement is contagious, with fans imagining every explosive run, every precise catch, and every highlight reel moment that McCaffrey could produce wearing the silver and black. The narrative being spun by insiders paints a fascinating portrait. McCaffrey is not just another addition. He is a symbol of ambition, of a franchise willing to gamble on transformative talent. The rumors describe strategic discussions that extend deep into the offseason, imagining creative formations, shifting personnel packages, and even unconventional play designs meant to maximize his unique skill set. Fans speculate endlessly, creating mock-ups of highlight reels before a single snap has even been thrown, while analysts debate endlessly whether the Raiders have made a calculated masterstroke or are simply chasing a dream. The whispers of McCaffrey's decision-making process, what drew him to the team, the meetings with coaching staff, and even potential personal factors are making their rounds, feeding a narrative that is as compelling off the field as it is on. This is not just speculation. This is the kind of rumor that sets social media ablaze and keeps fans talking for hours, days, and potentially weeks. And as the saga continues, the undercurrent of anticipation is almost tangible. People are discussing hypothetical games, imagining defensive coordinators losing sleep over how to contain him, and pondering the ways in which the Raiders' offense could become the most unpredictable unit in the league. The rumors hint at a full-scale strategic shift, one that could redefine the team's identity and position McCaffrey as not just a player, but a revolutionary force. It's the kind of story that thrives on uncertainty, on whispers and insider hints. And while nothing is official yet, every detail adds another layer to the narrative. Fans are readying jerseys, social media threads are exploding, and commentators are preparing to dissect every possible outcome, as a rumor mill suggests that Christian McCaffrey to the Raiders isn't just a possibility. It's the spark of something monumental. The whispers about McCaffrey's potential impact on the Raiders' offense are growing louder by the day, and insiders suggest that his arrival could trigger a complete reevaluation of how the team approaches both short yardage and deep threat situations. Rumors hint that coaches are already brainstorming ways to use his rare combination of speed, vision, and hands in unconventional packages, perhaps lining him up in motion, exploiting mismatches against linebackers, or creating confusion in zone coverage schemes. Fans are speculating endlessly about the endless permutations of plays, imagining McCaffrey in jet sweeps, screen passes, and even lining up as a slot receiver to create headaches for opposing defenses. Analysts in podcasts and online forums are dissecting every possible scenario, from third-and-long situations to red zone packages, all fueled by insider chatter suggesting that the Raiders are planning to maximize his unique skill set to an almost unprecedented degree. The rumors suggest that his versatility could allow the offense to disguise formations and motions, making it nearly impossible for opponents to predict the play, creating opportunities not just for McCaffrey, but for the entire offensive unit. Social media is alive with speculation, mock highlights, and fan debates over which matchups he will dominate first, making the anticipation feel electric. Beyond his on-field skills, rumors also suggest that McCaffrey's presence could elevate the Raiders' locker room in subtle but profound ways. Sources whisper that his professionalism, relentless work ethic, and attention to detail are already being noticed, and that veterans may adjust their routines to match his intensity. Insiders hint at meetings where younger players have been circling plays and watching film with renewed focus, all in preparation for integrating a player of his caliber. The chatter suggests that even minor practices could become learning laboratories, where teammates study his routes, reading of defenses, and ability to create space in tight situations. Fans and pundits speculate that this could lead to a cultural shift, a new identity centered around adaptability, creativity, and high-level execution, making the Raiders not just a team to watch, but a program to emulate. Every rumor, every insider snippet, paints a picture of a team eager to embrace McCaffrey as more than a player, as a catalyst for transformation. The intrigue surrounding potential matchups is nearly overwhelming. Rumors hint at opponents scrambling to devise strategies to slow him down, and insiders suggest that defensive coordinators are already imagining nightmare scenarios involving McCaffrey's ability to line up in multiple spots and exploit coverage mismatches. Fans speculate about linebackers being forced into open space, safeties being pulled out of alignment, and defensive backs being left in impossible one-on-one situations. Analysts drop hints about game simulations and theoretical breakdowns, fueled entirely by whispers and leaked chatter, and the rumor mill spins faster with each passing day. The excitement is contagious, and social media threads are flooded with imagined highlights, as if the season had already begun and McCaffrey was already wreaking havoc on opposing defenses. The narrative being built is that this is not merely a player acquisition, but the birth of a tactical revolution in how the Raiders intend to dominate their games. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Rumors also suggest that McCaffrey's integration could change the way other skilled players on the team approach their roles. Whispered sources indicate that wide receivers, tight ends, and even quarterbacks may find new opportunities emerging simply because defenses have to account for him on every play. Analysts speculate about an explosion of quick passes, screens, and draw plays designed to keep defenders honest, and insiders hint at potential combinations and motion packages that could turn ordinary plays into game-breaking moments. Fans imagine sequences where McCaffrey catches a short pass, jukes a linebacker, and transforms what would have been a modest gain into a 20-plus yard highlight. Social media speculation fuels these images, with mock-up reels and GIF compilations imagining every possible scenario, creating a sense that the Raiders' offense could become as unpredictable as it is explosive. The rumors paint a picture of endless possibilities, with McCaffrey at the center of a whirlwind of creative offensive thought. The cultural ramifications are also part of the conversation. Insiders hint that McCaffrey's professionalism could influence practice habits, game day preparation, and team-wide focus, subtly shifting the identity of a Raiders squad already eager to reclaim prominence. Sources whisper about meetings where offensive coordinators discuss the ripple effects of having a dual-threat player, imagining how other teammates might elevate their games simply to complement his impact. Social media chatter speculates that younger players could find a role model in McCaffrey, someone whose approach to training, film study, and preparation is as intense as his on-field talent. The rumors suggest that the organization is aware that this acquisition is bigger than any single game. It's about long-term culture, influence, and creating an identity centered on adaptability, speed, and playmaking. Every whispered comment, every inside hint, contributes to a growing narrative. Christian McCaffrey is not just joining a team, he's potentially rewriting what it means to be a Raiders player. And as these rumors continue to swirl, the anticipation is almost unbearable. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are discussing every conceivable scenario, imagining how McCaffrey will challenge defenses, create opportunities, and inspire teammates. The chatter suggests that the Raiders could suddenly transform into one of the most unpredictable and dynamic offenses in the league, and even casual observers are captivated by the possibilities. Every leaked detail, every cryptic hint, and every imagined play fuels speculation that the team's strategy is evolving around him, making the Raiders a central focus of league-wide conversation. As the rumor mill churns, social media is ablaze, podcasts dissect every angle, and fans are already envisioning highlights that could define a season. Christian McCaffrey to the Raiders, according to insiders, isn't just a rumor. It's a storm gathering, a catalyst for chaos on opposing defenses, and a potential revolution in the team's identity that could resonate far beyond the field. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.